Hi there, it's Joseph here at Edge Dynamics making a shave video, and my last two videos didn't make it because of the sunlight and the camera settings, so I've fiddled about with it and I think it should be good as long as the sun doesn't come from behind those clouds. So I've got 9 razors and obviously I can't shave with all of them, but we'll test a few. Got this one in one of my new style cases. Hopefully that's focused, which I thought I'd show off. Veg tan leather, which I dye myself and do all the trimmings and bits and bobs, and I really like this stuff. It's got like a matteness to it. It's really matte, and that's after it's been treated as well. And you can see they just tie up with these leather lace bits. The razor is Wade & Butcher. Maybe some dust on it. So it's this Wade & Butcher I've restored, and it's B Arrow Cross. I've got this beautiful green. There is red. Oxhorn scales these are, and it's from the same blank, but you can see how the scales differ from one another. And we've got a Mammoth Ivory wedge in there with brass lined, so it is translucent, if you can see that or not. We've got this one, which you've seen a few times. I've been trying desperately to get a decent edge on this, and we'll see what I've done this time. I rehoned this one probably a month ago or something, and I've yet to test it. So I've got 3 or 4 of these honed up, which I need to test. So I really need to test that as well. On top of that, I've got some razors which I've restored for a customer, and they're going to be posted back tomorrow. So I thought, why not give them a little test. These 3 Solingens, and we'll give them a go, see how they work. Thought we'd go today with Taylor's Avocado. I've got the B Arrow Cross. What have I done? It's nice. It's not drop dead. It's not drop dead. So for the sort of scales and wedge and what I've done to the blade, and hopefully it just needs to lose a bit more steel off the edge. Got Joseph Rogers. We'll see what I've done with this. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's a big improvement. This one in particular, this Joseph Rogers, you can see there's hone wear up at this end, or there was, that's why it's raised, as you get up near the toe. And there was severe pitting on this. So that's coming along, that's a lot nicer. The Wade & Butcher, I just barely removed the etching, so it's like a completely full razor, that is. So let's see what I've done with this one. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's noticeably soft. Really soft. Okay. And what I did with this one could be just down to honing or luck, but what I did was I went from 88 tape to Kapton tape, just to give it the best bevel angle I could. There's a big difference between 88 tape and Kapton tape, and that is really nice. So we tried these Solingen razors. This one is Harmony. You see there. It's also tapered as well. It's quite unusual for a full hollow. You don't see that every day. Tapered blade. And obviously, I think the scales might be cracked ice or something like that they call it. Scales are really fragile on the old German plastic. The gym pin has been sandblasted to bring it up nice, and it's got top gym pin. It's quite a razor, this is actually. And let's see what I've done with this. These were all honed on the Izuku Karasu just with a 1K bevel set and then just a Tomo slurry. Yeah, that's fine. I think it was like that paper thin, but it really feels paper thin. That's a proper hollow grind. You might be able to see the spine. You can see the spine is tapered as well. I don't know if that shows, but it goes from thick to thin. Next up, we've got Bob's razor, and Bob didn't mind. It actually does say Bob's, but this one is really thin. It's a really fine grind, this one is. Yeah, super fine, that is. A nice blade. It is more difficult to restore full hollows than it is wedges, because first and foremost you've got the hollow, so what sort of a wheel can fit in there? Break through the steel quite easily because it's thin. So, and then lastly, we all know these is the Gota or Gota, or I don't know, but I mean, I've got loads of these and I've never bothered to restore them, and this one is this is the only one where the grind is really good, really straight. Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels smooth actually. Smooth and sharp. I think I'd have to choose this one as the winner. Not by the feel, just taking everything into consideration. Really nice. I've got this razor, which is really special, which deserves a video on its own. And this is from a personal collection. This is Wade and Butcher spine stamped, and you can see I've left that pit in the middle out of respect, because there was some really nice pit in there. Pattern tempered steel, and I mirror finished it, and I've had this for years, this razor, but I decided just to sort of hide it away until I had the skills to do it justice with the restoration, and I think I've done that. Oh yeah, the scales, I should tell you about the scales. These are ox as well, translucent golden ox. Hopefully it shows as beautiful as it is. Really is special. This side has got like globs of pearl that I know you won't be able to see. We've also gone a bit mad on the pinning. We've got 9-carat gold pins, and we've got 9-carat gold lined wedge. So it's all a bit special, this one. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's nice. So it's better than the Mammoth Ivory, but it's not what I'm after with the Whalen Butcher, which is a super soft feeling. So I've got no problem in rehoning this, and we'll come back next week. Because I've got these razors and I made a shave video with them, but because of the sunlight the video didn't make it. So firstly, we've got a Stammers, which is Edward Stammers, London maker, and Edward Stammers was a master cutler, and there's quite a bit of history with him. This razor belongs to the guy who writes the articles for me, and this is one of his razors, and he's written an article on Edward Stammers, and I mean that's the best edge so far, definitely. And the steel is really, it's hard, but it's really soft. I mean, when you're honing it, it takes a lot of work. So I think this is just really good quality steel. Razor makers, they've got like shelves, and on the top is the good stuff, and there's not a lot of it. This is the good stuff. The Edward Stammers article is done, and the reason I've got these razors is so I can take some photos and, you know, put them with the article. So that'll be coming soon. Then, on top of all that, I've got another razor, and this is another one that's got an article coming, and it's a Gilpin and Co. And you can see the hone wear on it, and this is great steel as well. This is super tough, like the toughest steel that I can remember, and it shaves really well. Oh no, not that way, this way. And what I did with this, yeah, this is super soft. Feels really soft on the skin. But what I did with this one was, it kind of wasn't a bevel really, so with this I used, if I remember correctly, one layer of 88 tape. That gave it a bevel angle of 18.9. I mean that's a pretty precise number, but that's what I got. So, and that 18.9, well, it meant I was going to have a fat bevel, but there's nothing I could do about that. The Stammers, what I just tried, that took a layer of tape as well. We got that to like 18.7. So they've got good bevel angles. And I've been doing a lot of honing actually. I've been really enjoying it. So I mean, I do need to make a honing video. soon as I finish this shave, I'm back in the workshop. So yeah, I've got numerous things to do in there. But today I've got a specific task, which is I'm working on a tapered blade. Sorry to pause like that while I'm shaving. It can be quite annoying, but yeah. So I'm working on it's a John and William rag. It's from that collection that I had. They've near enough all gone. And yeah, it's tapered, but I think it's the nicest tapered razor I've seen. I've got a collection of tapered razors. But this one I've got to restore it for a customer, to give it to a customer. So I've got to get that done, but you know, I've cleaned up the ivory. It didn't take much to clean the ivory up. And basically brand new, but so I'm going to deal with that today, get that done. I did shave test. I have swapped as well to linen towels, and believe it or not, this is a bath towel. Look how small it goes. So, but yeah, I shave tested with I don't know if you saw that Joseph Rogers I had. That's another one I'd had for years in my collection. The one where the tang sort of does an S. And as I said, I shave tested with it, and it was out of this world, honestly. It does say on the blade Damascus temper stamped into the blade, and I've got to wonder what they've done, what they did to that steel to make it so nice, feel so nice. But unfortunately you guys missed that. Right, I've got Taylor's, it's the German Street. Yeah, it never gets old, the German Street fragrance. Very nice. I might have to break out the aftershave. And then to finish, we've got another one from Panama, and this is Sospeso, and this is their most powerful fragrance. I mean, it's instant. As soon as you smell it, it's instantly likable, and you're like, wow. But then a few hours later, you're sort of like choking on it. It really lasts, honestly. So just put a little spray. It's kind of like caramel, sweet, really nice. It's unisex, so if you do get one, hide it from the missus because she'll have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.